How you doing, everybody? We're out here going live for the first time. I'm gonna do a timing chain install, and I'm gonna let you see it, and we're just gonna talk about it a little bit. Other than that, I'm sure you're all familiar with the 3.6 GM motor. All right, Charlie, what we got going on? We gotta put these phasers on first. Kit comes with new gears. And that's what we're going to do, is install this new timing chain kit with new gears. So, I'm down in Rockford. It's like, what, 90 degrees here today?
Yeah, 85.
85, 90. Beautiful day. Beautiful. Alright, where we got the other tools?
Good.
Gotta torque these down first of all. Here's my torque wrench I just had. There we go. We'll set it at 44 foot-pounds because that's what it takes.
With the wrench.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're good on that. Alright, I'm gonna tighten these up. So we get to 40 foot-pounds. There you go, the click. Now, we'll go a quarter turn, and that'll be good. I've done these 100 times. I know there's a angle you're supposed to use, but I know it by heart. Alright. Now, install this piece here.
Put that shield on, water pump with it.
Sometimes you gotta use the old needle nose pliers to get her snapped in. Nice tight fit. That's fine. There you go.
Good one.
Now,
Yeah.
see what we got
You already changed the service?
here. I know, quick.
You are. Get fast like a bunny rabbit, boy.
When it's time to get things done, I do it too. I think we're done it. Yeah, there's two. There's a left and a right. Facing the car, this is the left. This is the right. Well, facing me is right, left. So this is the left side. So I'm gonna put it on the left timing marks, which there's a right and a left. Right intake, left intake. So they can go on either side. You just gotta know which side you're on. So on the left side, we gotta go with this one, which is a round little dot. And then we'll put our other pieces on, which are right here. We will torque these down after the fact. First, we want to make sure it's all in good shape. This one here came undone. So what you do, you press in and turn, and that locks the pin in. When you put it back in, put the little pin in the hole.
Yes, sir.
Where did I go with that?
Right there. That's it.
I'm down right where I can't see it.
Right where you could see it.
I'm gonna put this back on over here. You gotta push it in, so there we go. Now it's set up like a hand grenade. You pull it and it'll blow. Alrighty.
Ah.
Wipe off any type of excess oil or anything that could be on the surface of it. Nice and clean. And we'll put it on. We got the little then.
Do you want hand?
Just hand it. I don't know where you put it. Right here it is. Everywhere you don't put things. Everywhere you don't put them. Look where you'll find them. You don't need to find them and then rewind them. Put a little snug crack on there and we'll move on to the next.
Find the shoe, bro.
The right shoe for the right glue. Alright. Now I got these bolts laying right here from the here down. Where is it? Right here. What do you do, huh? I got them. I always keep track of everything. I just got to remember where it's at. That's the key thing, remembering. And I've learned a trick that when you get done torquing your bolts, you want to put a white mark on it with a paint pen so you know you did it. And you're like, man, did I do it? No, now you know because you painted it, so that means you did it. That's a good way of
Coach, you gotta know
No
where
one.
the pin is at first.
yeah, it's in the house or it's over there, I don't know.
You have them over there.
Seems like I left them at work. This is my second job. Right here. Usually I work at a header shop
Yeah, you must be
and
about.
I make bolts. Right here, I head these and make them on my header. I don't know, I might have made this one. Yep. There's our logo. Right there. Circle with an M. Right here. That circle with the M, that's our logo. So we made that bolt at work, so it should be good. It should be good. Now right here, there's a hole on this sprocket. You want to line this link, there's a silver link like this one. You want to line it up in this hole, and that's for the first stage. Obviously, you can see this on Chloe's video. That's who taught me how to line them up. I've been lining them up on my own ever since. But this is what we do over here daily. Install timing chains, replace engines, you name it, we do it. Only to the 3.6 GM 3.6s because there's so many of them that need to be repaired that we just do it.
They just keep coming.
We don't step out of the box. They just keep on coming, like Charlie said. Can't keep them gone. Well, we can keep them gone, but there's always going to be another one right behind it.
Sometimes 3 or 4.
Fuck. We got 8 of them sitting out there right now. I'm running out of room. We have to move them over to the neighbor's house.
Oh!
There we go. Now, with that being said, I double check my marks and I'll pull the pin. Where's the light? Hey, you got no more lights?
I just gave you a light, sitting right there.
Oh, there it is. Why would you give it to me way over there?
It wasn't over there, it was on top of the engine, but then somebody moved it.
Well, somebody
Must have been the dog, right?
Oh yeah, it's always the dog.
Dog moved that again.
Alright, I'm gonna pull this pin, and this is either gonna pop or it's not. Sometimes it doesn't, but I have a feeling it's going to this time. Nope, look at that. I've seen people do this, and they put the car together, and they think they got that thing popped, and it's not. When I pull that pin, that should have popped. And I know some of you are gonna say, well, you ain't got it torqued down right. That don't matter. Trust me, it really doesn't. So, what I do, when that happens, I take this, and I'll put some pressure on it. It still didn't pop. There we go.
Pop
Pop
goes the
that
wheel,
down.
there you go.
And then I take and I
Now,
turn this phaser so I can get the full, see how it collapses down there? I make sure that I turn it a little bit so that the spring pressure that's in here is lined up with the flicker. Now it don't go back any further than that. That way it won't skip the chain when I go to start it. Got the slop with me and stuff, you know, rock and roll. But you got to make sure that this plunger is popped, because I bought many motors. People scrapped them because they weren't on the right spot. Unfortunately, I messed up myself. I'm going to take this back off. That was a good lesson to be learned.
What did you do?
I didn't put the chain back up over the other
Oh,
side.
that was kind of stupid, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, we do stupid things sometimes.
Yeah. Well,
But the nice thing is, I remembered before I locked it down.
you corrected
This
that.
is what you don't do. That's what we're trying to show you today. This is what you don't do. But with me sitting there talking, got my mind all scattered and clattered because I'm trying to do something
Get
that's
it done, man.
right,
Do it right.
and I turned out and
Don't forget
lost
to
my
put the chain up.
concentration.
John, put
I know, Darla, would you let me do it again without problem?
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I just didn't want you to forget again.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you. I don't want to forget again. Trust me. If I wanted to forget again, I'd say, hey, Charlie, you want to do this? And we forget more than once, we forget 6 times. You know, man,
Not
you know how
into it.
forgetful you are. Yeah, old age catching up to you, boy.
Boy, it's got nothing to do with it.
Oh, yeah. You
I
just
don't like
drown in your
matching
sorrow.
all the dots.
That's what you're doing.
That little dot funny.
All right, let's see if this thing pops out this time. I thought it looked a little short here, but I was like, what the hell, the chain pre-stretched? All right, here we go. Boom, it looked like it popped, but it didn't. That's what people always think. They see that thing jump. For some reason, when they make these, they don't make them pop like people think they should. So, I'll take this. Well, I can actually go like this with the guide and re-click it. There it goes. Now it's locked. So I'll redo what I said I'd do and turn this back. There we go. Now it's locked where it's supposed to be. A little bit of slop, just to rock and roll. And it won't compress and let it skip because it's brand new. It ain't got the right, it's got the right length, and it's done right. That's the main thing, done right. Alright, let's move on. We'll come back and torque all these down after I get it locked down.
Now, don't put that gear on
Then
back.
I'll put little white dots on it so I know that I got it locked down and it ain't gonna come loose, you know what I mean? So, let me grab my little fly.
You got that going the right way?
Oh. Yeah. Do we? No. Dot is on the right way.
Stop it going backwards.
Hell yeah.
Now,
No, it has to be. That's the way it's always got to. We got to do it twice to make sure you get it right. That's right.
there she goes. Slipping and sliding.
Working on back and forth until she pops forward.
Chain.
Chain, get me a brain.
Brand new chain.
Alright, here's on the right side. Now we'll connect the dots with the colored link. Bring this one down around, put it on the ground. go. You know, you know. You know, you know. I should have put that one on afterwards.
Yeah, good.
That way it ain't gonna stop the chain from getting in the way. Not today. Hey, hey. Alright. Now we're getting it better.
Goodness gracious, my Lula.
We're gonna have to get out the inch-pound torque wrench and torque goes down after I get it all installed. You ever find that white paint pen?
No, sir, I didn't.
Why?
Because I think you took it again.
Oh, I wouldn't take it,
You're the only one that uses it.
but I don't take
I
things.
had one up here.
I might have lost it.
I don't
I
know
didn't
what
take
you
it.
did. You must have put it in there.
Alright.
Yeah.
Get another wipe down on that.
You can put that pin over here, did you?
No. No, I think it's in the house. Either that or I took it to work and left it in my toolbox. I think I got another one in the house,
You're sick.
right next to the mouse.
No.
Alright. Now, we got that dot, and that dot covered. Now I pull this. Boom.
All of the dots, Mark.
That one seems like it's fine. See that? Spring back by itself.
What?
Nice and tight. This is what you want. I don't know if you watched any of my other videos, but that plunger there was about that far stuck out on this motor, and this one also was stuck out that far. They were stretched chains, but they were still good. They were still good. Alright, we got them torqued, so you can see now we'll go to stage 2 and see what we can do. Where's that little impact with the big thing?
What did you do?
Took them out from there, so we'll use this one.
Yes, sir. Stage 2 coming up.
Stage 2. You know what to do. In stage 2, you're gonna turn it, a little dot over here. It lined up over here. Now, in theory, you could bring number 2 cylinder to the top, and that dot would be right where it's supposed to be. It's right there. And then we will put this chain on. I'm going to put this on first, just to get it out of the way. Where's that spray? Right there? Spray a little bit of. This is the best stuff I ever seen to get grease and grime nice and dry. I'm gonna wipe it off,
Non-flammable.
non-flammable. Gets the stuff off like right now, and leaves it oil-free dry. I mean, it's not got any oil on it. It's sweet. Evaporates real quick. This, that, and the other, and the brother and mother.
What about the Uncle Man? You're always leaving out the ants.
Can't leave the ants. No.
Hey, I seen a thing how to get rid of ants, John.
Call the
Stupid
grandma.
cheap. Yeah, salt.
Huh?
I watched the video. A farmer girl. Use salt. Take it to the hole. And you dig the hole out a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
And then you sprinkle salt down in there. Then you pack that hole with dirt and the salt kills the ants. And they're done.
Yeah.
Kills the whole colony.
I'll be damned.
So that makes your ant murder.
We're almost done here, so we will come back live after we get this torqued down, and we're going to put the oil pan on it and pre-prime it, and I'll go on live again and show you how to do that. So your engine's all full of oil and it's ready to hit the key and fire right up. It's always good to know how to put on a show.
Yes, sir. That's a stage left.
There's that one. And then there's that one. Come down and round. And this here should be lined up perfect. Right there. And it is. And it is.
It don't move on it. They're not allowed to movement.
It ain't gonna move. If you guys subscribe to my channel, we'll go live a whole lot more and show you a whole lot more. How do you guys like our LKQ adventures? Man, we got a struggle there, don't we?
Oh, boy.
Man, it drives me nuts. You hear me complaining all the time on there. LKQ, man, you think they would want to sell these motors to me as much as I buy them, you know, help me get them out as easy as I can so I come back quicker and for some more. Hell, it takes me 2 days to recoup just to, nah, I don't. I'm a energy bunny. I go and go and go. But it would be nice if they quit wearing out my back trying to carry that shit out of there.
So you got on your dots and line.
Yep, we got a dot here with the triangle on the right side. Triangle, right side. This dot is lined up with this hole, and I got it pulled. Now, I'm going to pull it back with a little bit of slack, and we're going to try this one. Hopefully this one pops on its own. It did. See that? That's how it's supposed to be. But you see how it compresses down so far? That's when I take this tool here and I churn this to get the spring to make that little step process lock in. That one's still compressing. Let's see what's going on here. Still compressing. I gotta keep doing it until that thing locks in place.
Huh.
Let me get a little bit.
Keep spinning, Bennett.
You don't like.
You always do.
That one's not wanting to. Well, it's just a tight chain system.
I heard it snap there.
There we go.
I heard it snap now.
Now it's locked. It comes down. Well, it only goes down that far. I mean, it does. It must have been just a hair away from being locked in that flicker. That's good enough, I guess.
No, you don't guess.
I
There's no
don't
guessing
guess.
here.
No, it is good enough. Well, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Watch where you're walking, dude.
Did I hit it?
You always hit it.
Sorry
But you see
about
them
that.
teeth? Them teeth, every time it clicks out and that chain stretches, those teeth lock on a pin and don't let it go any further. When it's new, you know, it's way down here. As it stretches and gets older, it clicks out to each one of them teeth. And once it's clicked out and can't click no more, and the chain is sloppy, that's when everything goes to hell. So, that's what I was trying to do, making sure I was at the best tooth to be at. So there you go on that. Now, I'm going to rotate it, and then I'm going to go through everything and torque everything down. So, here we go. Let's see if this thing will make a full rotation.
Let's see if I can hit it.
And we want to watch these cam phasers to make sure they don't jump forward, because if they're bad, they'll jump forward, and then when you get that initial start up, it'll go grrr, and then it quiets up because it gets oil pressure. Let's see. Sounds all tight. Tight and right. Now, when it's under pressure, I'm going to show you what it does. see that chain right there? How it's looking like it wants to skip over the teeth? That's because it ain't got no oil pressure yet. I'll bring it in a little closer. You see how them teeth are stretching up? That's why you want this thing here locked in place so it don't compress all the way like that. I'm gonna see if I can get that set up a little different here real quick.
I got good point now.
And now it's all loose, you know, all the pressure's off of it. So let me see if I can get this to pop out just that little bit that I wanted it to. There we go. Now it won't compress like it did like that before. Let's see if I can get a good view here. Alright, let's see what that one does. There you go. Well, it still wants to try to skip over it. But once we get this thing pumped up with oil pressure, when we crank it over and get it primed, that oil won't let this tensioner valve compress. You know, there'll be oil in there. And I'll show you that when I go to show you how I pre-prime it here within the next hour. But yeah, that's how that works. It's got a lot of compression too, so I know it's a good motor. So we're gonna go ahead and torque everything so we don't forget it, because we're sitting here trying to explain everything and I just want to make sure it's right. But I'm gonna come back live. Leave your comments if you like it. If you don't like it, we won't come back. If you do like it, we will be back. And I'll show you how we put the oil pan on and set it up and have it pumping oil and priming the way it should be, as it was in the car running. Alright, you guys have a good day. I'll be back in a little bit.